Hello pretty angels, welcome back to another YouTube video. It sounds so generic. Today we've got a very exciting video, one that I've been putting off for my entire life. But we're doing it. Today's video is how to tint your own brows and how to do your own eyelash extensions. I have a few disclaimers to give out. I have a few points to give out about this because I know it will be frowned upon by some people that I'm doing this video. But first of all, I just want to talk about my hair. I feel like a reborn god. What a vibe. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you what you need to tint your eyebrows, what you need to do your own lashes. I'm going to be telling you how long it's going to take. I'm going to be telling you how long to leave stuff on for. Everything you need to know, I'm going to be telling you because I am a qualified lash and eyebrow technician. So I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff, but doesn't mean it's good for you. So tinting your eyebrows, you can't really go wrong. It's a skill that I feel like everyone should have. Because once in your life, you will need to tint your own eyebrows. So even if you want to carry on going to a salon because they can do the shape better, do that. Or go to a salon or go to someone like me to do your eyebrows and then just work off that shape for the rest of your entire life, unless you fancy like to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, definitely you need to know how to tint your own eyebrows, it goes without saying. I'm going to explain to you a little bit of how doing your own eyelash extensions at home can be not dangerous at all, but it can affect the growth of your natural lashes. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know so you can make the decision whether you want to do this or not. I don't really care about my eyelashes. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that as an eyelash tag. Like, they grow back in 6 weeks. It's not the end of the world. But I know some people will be a bit shook if you see eyelashes coming out. So I would definitely recommend listening to what I have to say first before making the decision if you want to do your own eyelash extensions. I'm putting it out there. You need to make the decision, don't come for me. A little bit of background into actual eyelashes. When you get professional Russian eyelashes put on, what we do, say this is your these are your eyelashes. We will get the tweezers, and all your eyelashes like this, we will get the tweezers and we will separate the other hairs away from that one hair, and we will stick one hair, or a few if you're having Russians, onto that one lash. So all your lashes can, why have I been calling them hairs? All of your lashes, when they've got eyelash extensions, can carry on growing at their natural rate because obviously they all grow at different lengths and different speeds, and you have like baby lashes and older lashes, So when you have Russian lash extensions, we separate the lashes and we stick one eyelash on each eyelash, and then they all grow at the same speed. When you have clusters, there is no way of you isolating your lashes, like you just can't do it. So what you do is you stick lashes in between your natural lashes. So you can only keep clusters on for about 3 to 5 days. Yes, they will last longer than this. They will probably last about 2 to 3 weeks even. But you can't get in between them to clean them. So you could have conjunctivitis, you could have bugs, you could have anything along those lines. Just check if I'm still filming. Am I still filming? I'm still filming. So there are a lot of consequences of leaving cluster lashes on longer than you're supposed to. So 3 days minimum, 5 days absolute max, because when you have Russian professional lashes, because they're all separated, you can clean in between them, so that's what keeps them healthy. So if you're going to do cluster lashes, which is what these ones I'm going to be showing you are, your own eyelash extensions, only leave them on for 3 days, 5 days. I know I've said that a lot, but it's the most important part because you will damage your you can damage all sorts of stuff, even your sight. So these are called party lashes, cluster lashes. So a lot of people get them if they're going out for the whole weekend, or if they're going away to a hot tub with a log cabin, or we can all dream. They will get cluster lashes because they will last as long as you want them to, but you do need to remove them after a few days because you can't clean them. Hope that makes sense. So take from that what you want, and let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to tint your own eyebrows first because I leave the brow dye on for the whole time that I do my lashes. I'm gonna do that first, okay? What I think I'm gonna do for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna talk through it because it's not that difficult. And then when I'm doing my eyelashes, I'm really gonna zoom you in, and I think I'm gonna do a voiceover, and then I'll come at the end to conclude what's going on. The rats. And also, elephant in the room, ignore my skin. I've just ordered some skin products. I hate skincare, I'm just not into it, but how do I expect makeup to look nice with skin like this? It's just unacceptable. So I have ordered some skincare, you'll be happy to know. But until then, mind your business. Let's get into it. Oh my god. I'm a genius! I've put a mirror down there so I can see what I'm filming. My brain hurts with how much of a genius I am sometimes. It's just iconic. Okay, when you're tinting your eyebrows, there's a few things you're gonna need. First of all is a spoolie, just to make sure that all your hairs are in the right direction, not too important. You're also gonna need one of these. This is like a mini razor. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them at Sally's, you can get them all sorts of places. This is what I like to use, but I know a lot of people like to pluck, but I am a wimp and it hurts. So I like to razor my brows. You'll probably notice, why do your brows stop halfway across, Cariad? That's because I like to draw my eyebrows on higher. So I will be tinting them in the shape that I want them. But the tint will literally last for like 24 hours before it'll come off, and I'll just have this left again, which is fine, I don't mind. But I'm going to use that little razor thing just to raise off the ends of my eyebrows. Next of all, ear cotton things, just to clean up around the outside after you put your tint on. You are going to need a little dish such as this. This is called a dapping dish, apparently. You can get these in Sally's, they're literally 70p. Or just use like a Tupperware, anything you fancy. I'm going to be using a little eyebrow eyeliner brush because I find these are the easiest to work with, and also you're going to need something to mix it with. I'm going to use this to mix it as well because I know I can get the shape of my brows with this. Next, you are going to need tint and developer. You cannot choose tint without a developer. I know in Superdrug Boots, I don't know, one of those, they sell like a little eyebrow kit where it comes with the developer, it comes with the tint, it comes with a little bowl, it comes with everything you need. So if you can get one of those, get one of those. I'm only using all this individual stuff because obviously this is my job, so I have all the tools to do it. But you can literally, I'll try and leave it in the description if I can, but it's literally like a 5-minute eyebrow tint, you're good to go tool. Okay. I like to use I can't say it. I knew this was gonna happen. I like to use reflectocil. Yeah, let's go with that. And the tint developer as well. So what you do is you pop a few drops of tint into your little bowl, and then you probably add about 4 to 5 drops to the tint, to that, mix it all together, and then that is what will develop your tint. That's what you need to do. I think you're supposed to do equal amounts of both. I don't really know, I just kind of slap it all in. So just kind of slap it in and see what happens. Nothing really bad is going to happen. You're going to have tinted brows regardless. So, because my hair is quite dark but I'm naturally fair, I go for natural brown and I mix in a bit of jet black. You can just go natural brown. They've got a light brown, which is a really nice colour. They've got all sorts. They've got like a red toned one. So you can buy 2, you can buy as many as you need to make the colour that you want. I'm going to squirt a tiny bit of the natural brown onto the side of the jar. And I'm probably going to do the same amount as black as well. Because I'm just fancying them dark, you know? Amazing. Then straight on top of that, I'm going to add my developer. I'm going to add about 6 drops. I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to mix it all together. I would show you what mine looks like just so you get an idea, but it just looks like brown mess, so I don't think there's really much point. But your consistency is a bit like craft paint when you're a kid. Think of craft paint. So once my tint is mixed up, I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
Have wet wipes handy as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to go over this little shaver. If you want to, I know a lot of people going with Vaseline now. You can do that if you want to. I don't really see the point personally. What I do like to do is I like to go in with a little bit of, if you use an eyebrow pencil, use an eyebrow pencil. If you use a shadow, use a shadow. And just go underneath and line out the bottom of your eyebrow. This won't really affect the tint at all, but this will just give you a rough outline as to where you want to go with your tint. I'm going to pick up some of the tint on my brush, and I'm going to start on the outer corner because that's where it will start to develop first. And I'm just going to paint it on as if I was drawing my normal eyebrows on. Try and get in between the hairs as well, don't just lie it on top because you want it to tint the skin, which will give you that HD brow look. It doesn't have to be crazy neat because obviously you will be cleaning it up after. You get to the front of your brow, don't pick up any extra product, just literally flick it through the front. So once I've done that eyebrow, I'm going to go in with a cotton bud thing and just tidy it up. And it's as easy as that. So as you can see, the difference already just from the tint is immaculate. Now, when I'm doing a client's eyebrows, what I do is I mix up a load of tint, I put the tint on, I leave it for 30 seconds, I take it off, and I keep going until it's dark enough for them. I obviously have really fair skin, I have really fair hair, so I need to leave mine on as long as possible. But if this is your first time doing it, I'd recommend to leave it on for about 3 to 5 minutes, take it off. If you still want to go darker, then go darker, but just remember, like, you can't go less darker once you're darker. Does that make sense? I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to do my other eyebrow, and then I'm going to zoom you in to do the lashes, to show you the lashes that I have bought to create this look and that you can buy to create this look. See you in a minute. Back and the brows are filled. Now to go on time to eyelashes. Now time for eyelashes. I might get a few comments about my eyebrows looking this horrendous right now, but they're not your eyebrows, so mind your business. They won't look this horrific when I finished. So there are 3 types of lashes you can use for clusters. The ones I would personally recommend are the cheapest ones. These ones are from Primark. You've definitely seen these on TikTok. Sorry, I haven't got the actual packaging. I've only got these ones, which I've used before. So this is like, I think you can get a pack for £4.50. It comes with the glue as well. Wouldn't recommend the glue, a bit rubbish. But they go from smaller to longer. £4.50, I think. You get about 2 full sets in here, which is amazing for the price, and obviously because they only last 3 days, you don't want to be spending loads of money, or I wouldn't want to be spending loads of money. So these are definitely your best options. Another route you can go down, which will look more professional, so maybe if you wanted this done for a wedding, or if you were actually going for it somewhere really special and you wanted them just a bit more polished, I would recommend go on Amazon and type in Fad Lash, and you can buy on Amazon pre-fanned lashes, which look like this. Again, they go from smaller to longer. There are 5 hairs on each one, so you will get a Russian volume kind of look with these. These will look really nice, really sophisticated, but it is about £7 a pack. And you'd probably need a pack and a half to do a full set. So for 3 days, I'm not really sure if it's worth it. But like I said, if you wanted a bit of a nicer look than the Primark ones, I mean, the Primark ones are absolutely stunning, but these look just a bit more polished. I use these on clients for actual Russian lashes, so I do definitely recommend these. I'm just thinking price-wise, you get more bang for your buck with these, and they do exactly the same thing, really. So these 2 I'd recommend. What I'm going to be using is, because I am a trained lash tech, but I am not trained in Russian fans, I've got an SVS book course booked with Novu, but I just haven't had a chance to go on it yet. So what I've been practicing doing is creating my own fans. So I don't know if you know anything to do with eyelash technicians, but basically they use these little strips. These have got loads of little dense hairs on them, and you use the tweezers. You pick up about 5 and it creates a fan like this or like the other one. It's really hard to get the hang of. It's really hard to get the hang of, but I need to practice somewhere, and I thought I'd love to practice on myself because I don't really care what my eyelashes look like. So I will be using a mixture of these and these. You can use all of these. You can mix all 3 if you wanted to, but they will just give you different results. So I'm going to be practicing with these today, but I'm going to be using this as my base. I am personally going to be using little lash tweezers like this. That's just because I have them. If I didn't have them, I would just use normal tweezers. You can use your fingers. It'll be really, really fiddly though, so I would definitely recommend using tweezers. But I will be using these lash tweezers. And for glue, you can pretty much use any glue you wanted to, except for like industrial glue or anything stronger than Duo. I'm going to be using Duo today. Duo does stay on for like a week or 2 weeks if you let it, but obviously it's really easy to take off as well. So I definitely recommend getting some Duo glue. I know some people have sensitive eyes and this isn't the best for you. I have also used the Doll Beauty glue, and that one was really good as well. So I'm literally just going to be dumping a bit of this onto a tray, sticking my lash in, sticking it into my eyeball, and that's how you do it. I'm going to go into a voiceover now so you can really see what I'm doing and I can explain clearer rather than me trying to do my lashes and talk at the same time, because I'm gifted but I'm not that gifted. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, it's a minute. So this is me getting started to do my eyelashes. I am going to start with the pre-marked lashes just because they're easier to work with and they're a lot thicker. So I'm going to start with the smallest lash on the tray, and I'm going to stick that on the inner corner. Oh no, I'm showing you the glue first. So that's how much glue I've used. And then I'm going to take a lash, I'm going to dip it in the glue as you would. There we go, there's the plain lash. There's the gluey lash, and I'm going to stick it under my lash line. So can you see that underneath? Fallen, most fiddly thing you'll ever do in your entire life. Expect a few tears. Pain. No, beauty is pain. Stick it back on. Guys, I can't even express how fiddly this is. I was quicker the second time I did it, but the first time I did it literally took me like an hour. This time was only like half an hour, so I'm so happy about that. Going in with another small lash. So in the pre-marked lashes, you get a small lash, a medium lash, and a large lash. So I did 3, 3, 3. So 3 smalls, 3 mediums, and 3 large. And that kind of gives me the best look. Kind of gives you like a cat eye look. If you wanted a doll-eyed look, if you feel like your eyes are too catty already, you would put the longest ones in the middle and the medium ones on the end. There are loads and loads of Pinterest boards showing you how you can create different eye shapes with eyelashes. So if you're actually really interested, definitely go and educate yourself on that. So this is me still sticking all these down. See, they fall. Oh guys, the pain that you'll go through. I think that's it for the voiceover pretty much though, so I'm just going to let you watch what I've got to do, and I'll be back in a minute. So this is the first eye all complete. I go off camera to do the other one, and I let that first layer dry, because for your next layer, you're going to go over the top of your lashes. Second eye complete. Let's go back to the first eye. So a few things to consider when you're doing your own eyelashes. Don't panic if your eyes glue together. I know that sounds like something you should panic over, but it's just because you've got eyelash glue on your bottom eyelashes, so your eyes will keep sticking together until you finish, and you can pick off all the lash glue
on your lower lash line. So what I'm doing now is I'm placing more lashes the same length on the top, and this basically squishes your natural lashes in between the fake ones, if that makes sense. So stick a top layer on, stick a bottom layer on, wait for them to pretty much completely all dry, and then you're going to squish them together with your fingers. Don't try and squish them together now at this point, because they will just stick to your fingers and you will have to do the full set again. So just leave them until as long as you can cope with, really, and then you'll just have to squish them both together. And then what I did is I just went back and forth between the both lashes after that was done, and I just filled in any gaps, made the outer corner a bit thicker because that's the vibe I like to go for, and just kept tweaking them until I was happy with them. So I'll stop blabbering on now, you can watch the end of it, and then I'll be off to wipe my brows.
I'm back. All my eyelashes are done. I just went in as like the same amount on both eye, and I just went back and forth until this is the finished result. I didn't actually need to use any of these. I had enough of the pre-mark ones, so this is what they look like. Let me give you a close-up. Obviously they're not going to be salon standard professional, but I think they're cute. Now all that's left to do is rub off my eyebrows. So I've just got a baby wipe, and I'm just gonna go ham. And here are the eyebrows completed as well. This is just such a go-to routine if you're feeling like a bit like or a bit like like it just magically fixes you every single time, and I will look like this for the next 3 days now, which is great. Don't forget to take them off. So my pretty angels, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. If you give it a go, please tag me on Instagram, send me a DM on Instagram with your final look. 2020 is about being indoors, so I feel like if you can do a treatment indoors, why wouldn't you treat yourself, even if it is for 3 days? Like, imagine how good you'll feel for those 3 days. Like, I'm excited for the next 3 days. Other than that, it was so nice to speak to you, angels. Thank you for clicking on the video. If you stay till the end, then you know you're my absolute favourite. Let me know what you want to see below. Give this video a huge thumbs up, because why not? It makes no difference to your life whatsoever. And please come back for my next video. I'll see you very soon. Love you so much.